Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast and a new week, February 12th. Thomas Miller, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all of those of you who participated in the horary practicum on Saturday. It went great, a lot of favorable response. Yes, there will be a recording, and I'm being careful because of where I am in my life right now not to say something is done on here, which of course are pre-recorded to the time that they're released. I have not posted it yet to the webpage, but it is my intention to do it before you hear this. So you can go to funastrology.com in the product section, and it'll be in there somewhere. Hunt it down. It will be the February 2024 horary practicum. Now, we have some interesting energy in the sky this week. Let's take a look at some of the things, and one is a big elephant in the room that's not even this week, it's next week. But if you look on your chart and look at the transits, what do you see that's really, really big? You see Chiron and the north node of the moon sitting at 16 degrees in Aries. They conjoin exactly a week from today. So we'll be baking in this energy. It is applying. It is getting stronger. It's been there. It's been there for quite a while, but we're bringing it to focus at least ahead of this conjunction next week. And because these happen at such an infrequent frequency, you take a look at what's going on around us and then what's going on in my life that might give clues to what this might mean for you and me. Because obviously it interprets differently for all of us, because you have to apply this to your natal chart. Where is 16 degrees in Aries for you? And what aspects it? Do you have a big square to Pluto? To 16 degrees Aries? Or do you have a fire trine to Jupiter or Venus? Are you an Aries sun or moon? So a conjunction this big that really shifts the structure of our soul life is very dependent on how your chart is structured related to it. And let me just talk to the folks that are new to this for just a quick second. If you're new to astrology, this is awesome. And it really is built on the time that you were born. That's your natal birth chart. You have to know the exact time. And then what you do is you go into something like astro.com or astro-seek.com, and you put that natal chart down, and then you put the transits. That's what we're talking about, today's chart, over that, and you start to look and morph at where all of these things line up. If you're totally new and you'd like a Kickstarter, we have our Fun Astrology 101 course that's available on the funastrology.com webpage. But I just wanted to mention that if you're new to this and you're exploring it, welcome to this podcast. And we try to keep it fairly simple around here, but that is one of the things that you have to do, one of the bridges you have to cross in order to be able to read these. And thank you to you veterans for letting me just work that in, because we do have a lot of new people coming into astrology. Jupiter is going to be conjoining Uranus in May, and that's going to be a boost, I think, to astrology big time. So we'll be welcoming new folks all the time, I think, as that unfolds. But Chiron North Node, it's making us face our karma. It is taking us on the soul journey. And I know for a lot of us, and I see it in our Facebook group, the comments are that I think things are happening in our life, subtle as they may be, but this is a drumbeat behind them, that it is causing us to look squarely at why are we here? What do we need to change? What is that Chiron wound or wounds that we brought in that we are dealing with and grappling with and wrestling through? And I think as we take a look at the North Node conjuncting Chiron now, that the two of those together is really strong energy for moving in positive directions if we're willing to release a bunch of old stuff. Yes, Chiron keeps coming up and around in our lives, but it doesn't mean that we can't, as it does, peel the next layer of the onion and move tremendously forward. And the North Node represents that direction that we're supposed to be moving in. And because it's in Aries, there's a lot of firepower to take advantage of this if we so choose. Or there could be a lot of conflict and turmoil around it if we take the low timeline side. That's why I love that saying, choose your high timeline and choose the positive path. And this is one of those, we've been presented with so many unique opportunities in this little time band that we are in right now on the planet, to take advantage of some of these major transformational positions, and this is yet another one. But wait, there's more. Today, the moon moves into, you got it, Aries, 8:25 this morning Eastern, and that gives us even more energy today and tomorrow. But wait, there's more, because early in the morning tomorrow at 1:05 a.m. Eastern, so for a lot of you at the end of your day tonight, Mars enters Aquarius. So Mars, the ruler of Aries and the ruler of this aspect between Chiron and the North Node, becomes an Aquarian Mars. And that will bring an individuality to this aspect next Monday that is even more powerful. If you want to take a look inside, there's a wide open window for you to be able to do that and make some powerful changes in your life. This is an exciting time. I'll tell you, I love this. And yeah, a little personal update just here on the tag end of this. If you need to go, thanks for listening. We'll see you back tomorrow. But I'm getting ready to, everything that I have is in moving boxes, and yet the green flag has not dropped yet on this whole thing. So I guess I'm a little bit premature on some things, but there is a really exciting move. And as I've been looking at the astrocartography, I'm going to have this amazing lesson in astrocartography, and I'm hoping to document this whole transition from the Venus line to the Jupiter line. Literally about 20 miles, not even, from each of those lines. Where I am now on Venus, where I'm going hopefully on Jupiter, that all of that we're going to unfold that and tell the real story, because I'm starting to see incredible power of the astrocartography system. And I'll be looking forward to documenting a lot of that on video. I've got all the camera stuff ready to go, and when this thing starts to move in that direction, it's going to be well documented. But thank you. I know a lot of you have reached out, and I am so sorry, but my poor little inbox is just flowing over, and it's going to take me a while to get dug out. So I'm going to be a little bit off, out. I'm going to keep these podcasts going, but as far as being able to respond to things, it's really not going to happen until the end of March. And I know I wanted to start doing readings again, but once I get set up, once I get to the Jupiter line, it is going to be so amazing. And hopefully everything is just right there, that all I have to do is take my suitcase in and my audio booth and my cameras and my recording equipment, all that stuff, a few clothes, and ready to just plug and play in the next location. So how cool is that, right? I have to get, this is the stressful end of the deal. And then once I get there, it's going to be a lot better. And I am going to rock and roll and be in an environment that you just can't even believe. It is going to be so amazing, and I am so excited about it. Can't wait to tell you the whole story. Just can't do it yet. I just don't want to do that to the universe. I'm dribbling out what I can, and then we got to say, okay, we'll wait and see how this goes, whatever's going on. But it's good, and I just got to take care of myself to get there, because I am doing this with a condition that could be dangerous if it gets too far, and I'm trying to keep that on the positive side of that line too. Watch the health side. Watch the Virgo and 6th house areas. Okay, see you back tomorrow. Enjoy this energy. It really is personal transformation. Get your journal out, get your cacao out, and have some personal time this whole week. It'll be a good day for it. Lots of yoga mat time too. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.